Hello my fellow gamers, GamerDude back once again with some rather troubling yet interesting gaming related news. So, as you guys know, for the last 2 decades or so, E3 has been the pivotal moment of gaming for the entire year. It's what tells us what's coming out, it's what tells us what's new, and it's what tells us just any news in general in terms of development on new games and in terms of release dates and surprise reveals. Now, unfortunately, however, due to the recent worldwide outbreak of the coronavirus, E3 2020 and the first E3 of the decade, I might add, or of the new decade, I might add, has officially been cancelled. Now, its organisers, the Entertainment Software Association, in the wake of the public health concerns surrounding coronavirus around the globe, in a statement announced in the news, the ESA cited the ongoing dangers posed by the coronavirus as the overriding factor behind its decision to cancel this year's iteration of the annual gaming exhibition. So I can understand in terms of like health concerns, if I don't know, if there was an outbreak of smallpox or an outbreak of the plague or something, then yeah, obviously they're going to cancel events. But they could do something from an undisclosed location, and just not have people attend. They could still go ahead with it and just not have people attend. It doesn't stand to reason why they would cancel it altogether. I mean, does this mean that PlayStation's standalone thing that they're going to be doing now is cancelled as well? No idea. But let's continue on. In a press conference, they stated the following: after careful consultation with our member companies regarding the health and safety of everyone in our industry, including our fans, our employees, our exhibitions, I think, anyway, our long-time E3 partners, we have made a difficult decision to cancel E3 2020, scheduled for the 9th of June to the 11th of June in Los Angeles. So, once again, disappointing, yes, but you can't really argue with boards of directors and health crises and whatnot, because you're going to want to try and minimize the spread of this disease as much as possible. I mean, it's not as big as the media are milking it out to be. I mean, not that many people have actually died from it. I mean, yes, it is a crisis. It is spreading rapidly. I mean, it doesn't explain the toilet paper shortage, but yeah, that's just completely weird. I mean, there's literally no toilet paper in the UK at all anymore. It's just gone. But anyway, moving on. Following this move, the ESA also is looking at holding an online experience this June, and they said the following: we are also exploring options with our members to coordinate an online experience to showcase industry announcements and news in June 2020. Okay, so like I said earlier, with them holding it in an undisclosed location with nobody around, it seems like that's what they're actually trying to pull off now with the whole online experience. I mean, why not? I mean, why hold the event in public spaces anyway? I mean, there's going to be diseases and everything spread around in the first place. I mean, someone could have the mumps and not know about it and then spread the mumps around. Someone could have the chicken pox and not know about it and then spread the chicken pox around. You get what I'm saying? So it's not just coronavirus that's an issue. There's all kinds of other diseases out there that are non-life-threatening that are still an issue to be spread. So why not just do this every year? Why not hold it in an undisclosed location, get rid of the crowds, get rid of people getting early access to games and spoiling everything, and just do it like this. Just do it online with all the other co-creators and game developers and whatnot talking to each other over, I don't know, like over a conference call or something daft like that. But in another statement released, we look forward to bringing you E3 in 2021 as reimagined event that brings fans, media, and the industry together in a showcase that celebrates the global video gaming industry. So E3 isn't dead. It isn't gone. And to be quite honest, next year might be an even better year for E3 to be featured in the first place. Because if you think about it, the next gen consoles will be out by then. And because E3 is going to be missed this year, there will be a lot of things for companies to produce in terms of new games, new technologies, even possibly new gaming systems, because we know Google's working on a new gaming system. We know Nintendo are working on something new as well. So it would stand to reason that next year is probably going to be, it's going to be massive. It's just going to be explosive. And to be quite honest, this year I'm kind of glad it's being cancelled, because if you think about it, I really don't want to see any spoilers for The Last of Us Part 2. Because I know that's due out in May. Oh no, wait, not Last of Us Part 2. Destroy All Humans, etc. Things like that. Not Last of Us Part 2, because that's going to be out by then. Just ignore that I said that. So take Destroy All Humans, for example, or anything else that's coming out this year, like the Avengers game. I don't want people, like big time YouTubers with like 40 million subscribers or whatnot, to be posting spoilers. You know, they're like, oh, I got exclusive access to this, so here's 20 minutes of gameplay. I don't want to see that. I don't want it spoiled like 6 months before it comes out. I want the experience when I actually get to the game. And I mean, yeah, the version that they play is probably just a beta test or something, but still, it's the same thing. It's the same game. I don't want it spoiled. So I'm kind of glad that's out for the moment. So the ESA's official announcement follows previous reports that the organisers had made the decision to shutter the show earlier this week. And they were actually working on plans to set up an online focused alternative in the Expo's physical absence, which actually has been confirmed, by the way. Even before the cancellation, though, the state of E3 going into 2020 was on shaky ground. Last year, PlayStation once again confirmed it wouldn't be attending this year for the second time, while the ESA even managed to leak its own website and attendee list in February, adding to the ongoing concerns over cybersecurity. But it's not just E3 2020 that's being cancelled. A number of events have been cancelled in the wake of the coronavirus outbreak. Because you say outbreak and it just makes you automatically think zombies. You know, think about Resident Evil, right? It's not the T virus, it's the C virus. Oh yes, the C virus. We exposed you to the C virus. Oh man, I shouldn't joke about it, but still, it just really makes you think that. Anyway, while rumblings of a potential PS5 delay and Xbox Series X delay continue to fester, given that production pipelines have been heavily affected by the spread of this disease across the industry. So that tells me that we are going to see a lot of delays this year. Games that were scheduled for release, any other products that were scheduled for release, I don't know, shipping as well. All of that is going to be delayed due to this outbreak. They want to try and minimize the spread as much as possible. It's something that humans are very much aware of now. That's why a zombie outbreak would just fail, because it would be contained much like the coronavirus has been contained. Well, it's not fully contained, but you see where I'm coming from with that. It's been more or less contained. But what this particular cancellation means for when we can expect to hear more about the latest games, projects like the PS5 and Xbox Series X, is anyone's guess for the time being. But I'll definitely be sure to keep you all updated as much as possible and when any news does arise. I mean, for all we know, this whole Corona thing, it could be over by December and we could still see Gamescom, which would be a chance for gaming industries to release anything that may have been missed in terms of E3. But still, like I said earlier, I think it would be a better option to actually just remove the whole public element to E3 altogether. Because that way it avoids spoilers, it avoids spreading any other contagions, like I said, like, I don't know, chickenpox or the mumps, etc., etc. It's not just the deadly ones you've got to worry about. But anyway, guys, that's all I have for you today. So let me know in the comments what you guys think. Do you think it was a good call to cancel E3? Do you think they're just doing it because the media's hyped all this up so much that it's just gotten out of hand? Or do you think it's a genuine concern and we need to all be literally concerned and fear for our lives right now? So stay tuned this week because there's plenty of content coming from me. I'm planning on doing some Death Stranding, Sinking City, just anything in general really. Anything that's in the PlayStation I will do because I am too lazy to change the damn disc. So if you are new to the channel and enjoy this video or any of my other content, make sure you smash that like button and drop me a subscribe. I always sub back to new subscribers and view any content you may be producing. Just bear in mind, if I don't get around to you straight away, don't feel disheartened. I will get around to you eventually. It's just I have a lot of people to go through and watch. You know, I've got a lot of content to watch, so just bear with me on that. I will get around to you. So yeah, that's it then. So this has been Gamer Dude. Happy gaming, and I will catch y'all in the next one, guys.